Hey everyone, this is Rowdy's Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another Retro Animation Corner. So today's cartoon I'll be talking about today is Looney Tunes. So before I get into my thoughts about this series, I would like to let everyone know that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you haven't seen any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of anime news that was released during the week that we wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos. But new videos will be posted up every Sunday, and every Monday we will have the top 15 animated facts series, where we go over 15 facts about a cartoon series that was chosen by the viewers and sometimes chosen by us. But we list down 15 facts that might be interesting to the viewers. So those will be posted. The top 15 anime facts series will be posted up every Mondays. So now let's get started to this review of the Looney Tunes. Now, I know I can't believe I waited to the last second to do a review about Looney Tunes, especially since this is one of the most iconic cartoons of all time. But yeah, I was having a rough time trying to find the DVDs for the Looney Tunes, um and that's probably because I'm so used to like watching Looney Tunes on TV that we never really thought about buying the series on DVD before until just now. I just decided let's go ahead and buy the series on DVD because I love Looney Tunes so much, and I haven't been watching it for a while now. But yeah, I bought the DVD series of Looney Tunes finally, so now I can finally do this review. So the Looney Tunes series started in 1930 and it ended in 1969. So that means it ran for over 39 years, close to 39 years, or close to 40 years. So that's really a big record for the Looney Tunes franchise as a whole, just running for nearly 40 years. But basically, what this series is all about is just a collection of shorts about starring each Looney Tune characters, such as Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, Speedy Gonzales, um, Tasmanian Devil, Tweety Bird, and Sylvester, and Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, and many other characters. And it has them get involved in a lot of hilarious hijinks, like whether it's Bugs Bunny trying to trick Elmer into not shooting him, or Bugs Bunny getting into arguments with Daffy Duck about whether or not Elmer should shoot one of the two, or you have Sylvester and Tweety, well, Sylvester the cat chasing Tweety Bird in all of his cartoon shorts, or you have Farquhar and Leghorn causing trouble for the dog who usually guards the farm, or you have Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, where the Wile E. Coyote is trying to chase the Roadrunner to make a meal out of him. But those are basically the basis of the shorts. Is all these characters get into wacky hijinks. So what are my thoughts about the series? Well, of course, this is my childhood favorite. Like, I've been watching this series ever since I was little. It's been coming on TV for so many years. I think it still airs on TV to this very day. Like, it airs on Boomerang. But I've been watching this show for so many years, ever since I was little. Um this was like the series that really introduced me to the world of cartoons as a whole. I would say this was the first cartoon series I've seen from what I remember. And it's the probably the most influential cartoon series I have ever seen. Like it pretty much expired a lot of the cartoon shows that came after it, like regarding about focusing a lot of humor and focusing on the wacky hijinks of all these characters. And I think this show does that very well. But it also did a really good job of focusing on a lot of heartwarming moments. Like you have some Looney Tune shorts like excuse me, like What's Opera Doc, that's kind of serious but and dramatic, but it fits with the tone of the wackiness of the Looney Tunes franchise. And then you have some other Looney Tunes shorts that are heartwarming, like the Looney Tunes short with the dog and the kitten. I think it's called Feed the Kitten. But that's one of those shorts that's very heartwarming and show the relationship between the dog and the cat. So you have a lot of humorous moments, a lot of dramatic moments, and a lot of heartwarming moments going on in Looney Tunes franchise. And I think this classic series managed to balance all of that so well into this one series. And the fact that it ran for almost 40 years is a testament to itself. Like it says a lot about the series that ran for so long, and still was a huge impact on the cartoon world as a whole. And that's what I really loved about this series. As for the directors that did them, who did these shorts, like Charles, like Chuck Jones, Bob Clampett, Fritz Freeling, Tex Avery. Out of all those directors that I really enjoyed the shorts from the most, I really enjoyed Bob Clampett's take on these characters because it was so humorous, and I like how exaggerated the characters look. So those were probably one of my favorites. I also like the Chuck Jones works on it. Well, more of his earlier works than his later works, but I do like the Chuck Jones shorts, and I think the Robert McKimpson shorts were pretty good too. They were pretty hilarious in their own way. So those are some of my favorite directors from the Looney Tunes era. And yeah, there is the controversial thing about the Looney Tunes having some content that would be considered offensive to this very day. Like they have negative stereotyping of certain groups. Um, negative stereotypes of racial groups. So I would talk about that here, but I think I'll make another video about the discussing about the racial stereotyping and the negative basically the negative and racial stereotyping going on in classic cartoons. So yeah, I'll make another topic about that. But yeah, that was one of the controversies with this series is how they sometimes have like negative stereotypical portrayals of different races, even though this was made in a very different time. But still, that's something I would like to talk about further on in another video. So, overall, I do enjoy the Looney Tunes series. It's like my all-time favorite cartoon series. Like without the Looney Tunes, I don't think I would have ever been introduced into the world of cartoons as a whole. I would have never been introduced to great characters like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Actually, Bugs Bunny is my favorite Looney Tunes character. But yeah, I would have never been introduced to the wacky hijinks of the cartoon world and just see some good old classic cartoons. So, would I recommend the series? Yes, I highly recommend you check out the Looney Tunes series, especially if you're a huge cartoon fan and you're looking for a very iconic cartoon series. Looney Tunes is definitely one of the most iconic cartoon series out there, and it's like one of those It's one of those must sees for the cartoon world. It's like you're required to watch Looney Tunes to learn more about the history of the cartoon world. So yes, I definitely highly recommend you check out the Looney Tunes series. Well, that's my review on Looney Tunes. Have you seen Looney Tunes and did you enjoy this series? Please feel free to comment below and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated on any new videos I post up. And also, like our Facebook page, Facebook page, Animation Bliss. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ravity's Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.